I think 8 followers.
Only 8?
Yeah, but in YouTube, when I was doing many videos, I got like 1K and 200 perhaps.
Wow.
The thing is that you need constant discipline, you know?
Yeah.
You need to be very constant, man.
The main thing is promotions. That's how you're gonna get a lot of views and stuff. A lot of it comes from promotions. You get a lot of promotions, you get more known.
What do you mean by promotions?
You get promotions by different people that are known, or at least around the level that you're at. You guys shout each other out, or you guys do what you can to promote each other, whether it be through ads or whether it be through social media, and then that's how you start gaining more attraction.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could do TikTok too. I mean, TikTok is nowadays TikTok is very easy to go on.
Yeah.
You, mainly a lot of it is stupid things, but if you do put the effort in, you could do with the streaming stuff, and you can go viral.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday I recorded a video talking about the police. Some police officers here, they are very, how can I say, very questioning. I mean, their labor sometimes is unethical, because some of them are corrupt.
Oh yeah.
What do you say that?
Corrupt. Yeah, corrupt.
Corrupt. Yeah.
A lot of it's the same thing in America too.
Yeah.
Cops are oh yeah, especially cops, because they believe that they're a higher power, and especially with everything that went down in America. Let's just say if you're a cop that's a white man, you feel like you have power against maybe, I don't know, a Spanish or a black person that's just walking around, or anybody that's not white, because they found America. That's not true. The indigenous were the first people to discover America. So, Columbus and the others took over, and they started killing, all the indigenous people and stuff. Or the natives. The Native Americans? No, the natives, not the indigenous, the natives. Unless it's the same thing, I don't know. The Native Americans found America, and Columbus and his people came over and took over, and they just started killing the Native Americans. That's why it's called Indigenous Heritage Day. No, not Indigenous Heritage Day. I forgot what the day was. I forgot what it was called. But basically, throughout the whole time, everybody was just saying, "Oh, it's Columbus Day." It's not true. It's a lot of it is with America, they don't want to show as much history. They just want to show maybe I don't know, some of the good parts of what they've done, this and that. But in reality, you have to show what they've done wrong too, because not everybody's perfect,
Yeah. So, is there a difference between a police officer and a cop, or are they the same?
They're the same.
They're the same, right?
Police department, and in most cases, they'll win if they have evidence. If they have proof to show, that's a lot of money they can win.
Wow. Go this way.
Me and my friends were talking about this too. That's why we think Americans are stupid, because a lot of stuff they do is stupid, and plus they're very gullible with a lot of things too. And that's why I'm it's true, because every time I see an American do something stupid, I'm like, yeah, it's them doing something stupid. It's I would know when some Americans doing something stupid. I know I would catch the corner of my eye, and I'll be like, hey, I wouldn't be surprised that they did this, and that. I mean, especially with political beliefs and everything and all that too. I don't get into that, because that just makes because it's it's dumb. Yes, I know some things are important in it, but red or blue, it's just all stupid. It's all in that. I believe it's all in that. Just for people to go against each other. At least maybe, I wouldn't want to say 100%, but maybe at least countries like here or anywhere else, maybe like they'll get along, you know. But in America, you have people going against each other. It's like, you know.
Wow, interesting. We're live streaming.
Yep.
Yeah, we're live streaming. Oye, te vas a meter la mano, yo no sé, ¿eh? No sé, ¿eh?
Tranquilo. Sí, sí, está cerrado.
I've always wondered how driving works here. How does this work? Like before you're able to drive on the road, how does all this work?
You have to take a three step.
Hermano, ¿no estás grabando?
I mean, you have 3 steps. Sí.
¿Ah?
Sí.
Para salir, ¿estás transmitiendo?
Esto sale en la tele, hermano.
¿Estás transmitiendo?
Claro.
Para ti.
Transmitiendo. En la tele vamos a salir.
No has consultado, ¿ah? A mí no me gusta que me graben.
No, no sales.
Ya.
No apareces.
Ah, ok.
Yo tampoco, ¿ya?
No, de noche no se ve. Well, here you have a 3-step process. First you have the exam. How can we say this? They take you a medical exam. So there are 3 steps, and it's perhaps or less $180 all the process. I actually teach some people here how to drive. Yeah.
Like, let's just say for driving, like right here during the driver's test, like the driving that you're doing right now, do they just tell you to do something like this or not?
No. Basically, you have to be very formal. I don't know if that's the correct term, but you have to follow the specific rules that they are going to ask you in the exam. For example, when you park, there are 2 types of parking. One that is like diagonal, and the other one that is parallel. That one. And yeah, those kind of parking and also respecting the green, the red light, preferential.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the words that I say are correct, but
no, I know what you're saying.
And yeah, that's a 3-step process.
And then you get your license right there.
Yeah, but the thing is that here it's very, very curious, because when I was doing my driver's tests, the same people that evaluate the exam, try to distract you. They, how do you say, silbar? Whistle?
They try to distract you, like what?
Like call you, hey,
yeah.
to distract you, you know?
Yeah.
And you kind of like get distracted, and they lower your points, and you have to do your exam again.
Oh, so basically they distract you, but you have to focus.
Yeah. For example, I took that exam 4 times. In the 4th one, I approved. Even though I drive since I was 12 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So is there an age limit to drive or no?
Yes. I mean, like 18 years old, you can get your driver's license.
Yeah.
But before, some people teach their sons or daughters.
Yeah.
Mainly their sons, because they want them to help them, you know, in different kind of things.
Yeah, different kind of things.
And some people actually that drive those kinds of vehicles don't have license, don't have even the security.
So some of them don't have license when they're driving right now?
Yes, some of them actually.
Man, I'm surprised. It's kind of the same in America, but it depends. I mean, like I don't know about upstate, but like let's just say if you get pulled over by a cop, then you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
I guess in America is the situation gets even worse than here, right?
Like, what do you mean?
I mean, like they take you to the police station.
Yeah, they take you to the police station and everything. Why? What about here?
I mean, sometimes you can solve that with money, you know,
Yeah.
before going to the police station. Yeah, so some of them, not all of them, of course.
No.
Yeah. But you say that happens also in America? That's what I heard, I think, before?
Like it had like people driving with no license.
I mean, like the corruption.
Oh, the
stuff?
corruption, yes,
Yeah?
very much, same thing.
The corruption with money.
Oh yeah, money.
Wow.
Yeah, because like it doesn't make sense. America has so much money, but they're in so much debt, but yet like, you know, they can't even help out like the people. They can't even help out the people.
Factura, porfa. Sí. Ya hay que te dé tu vuelta, hermano. Chequea, ¿está bien?
Sí, está bien.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Can you believe that I was working? I was working all night, and it was 6 a.m. I was a little sleepy. I was driving a Chevrolet. Una parte, como que me subí. Casi muero. I almost died.
Yeah, that's one thing with me. Like, if I'm either tired, like, or if I'm like extremely tired, or if I'm not like, you know, if I'm not sober, whether I'm drunk, high, anything that will alter my brain, yeah, I can't drive. I won't drive because I'm not risking, you know, to go to jail for like most of my life just because I wanted to drive home. Like, I'll just sleep in the back seat of my car. Just sleep it out, wake up, if I feel alright, then I'll drive.
Yeah. Cool.
It's usually what happens in most cases. But there are stupid people out there that don't listen.
Yeah, right. So your vacation ends when?
Huh?
When does your vacation end?
August 14th. Right after, once I land, that's when my vacation's over. But I'm not going back to work the next day because I literally just landed and I just want to go home and sleep. So the next day I'll go to work. I'm scheduled to go to actually work tomorrow, but I'm not going because I literally just landed. I can't just go and just land and then just go to my job. Like, no. I want one day to relax for myself. And they know that too. I told them they know that too, so they can't really say nothing about it. And plus, like, this was booked before I even got my job. Like, this was like the plane tickets and everything, they were booked like months ahead. So like they couldn't do nothing about it. I told them this was planned before my job. This was planned, you know, I can't do nothing about it. So they're like, okay, they respect off because it's my first job.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So what are you working as?
Originally I was a dishwasher.
Sorry, what?
A dishwasher.
Okay.
And then I switched over to like the front area, like, you know, to serve food and stuff. So I switched because they were giving me less days. I was like, no, I can't do this. I want more hours. I want more money so I can either fix up my car or get a new one. In most cases, I'm probably gonna get a new one because I'll just probably sell that for parts, maybe like $1,000 at most, because, you know, the tires, the suspension, you know, just anything. The car can be stripped.
Yep.
It can be stripped out. Something like this right now. Yeah, I like going outside. Like, there'll be times I want to stay home. Yeah, I get it. But, like, you know, I have a limit with some things. Like, I'll go outside, but in most cases, like, I'll be home maybe like a day or two, and then I'll be back outside.
Yeah, right?
But if I stay home, like, every single day, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I've dealt with that for so long now because, like, you know, the thing is with me is that
It is.
my sister, like with my sister, it's a little complicated with me and my sister. I don't really like talking about it.
Wow.
Like, it's like, and then my brother, he was more in college. He was in college. He was just so busy with his life, and he had his friends and stuff like that. He never really had time for me, at least for his little brother. So, you know, that was kind of out the way too. So like the only one that took me out was mainly my mom. That was it. My dad doesn't want to go anywhere. He never wanted to go anywhere, so that doesn't help. He just wants to stay home and not really go out, explore new things. Like, you know, he's not that type. So growing up, it wasn't as easy for me. It really wasn't easy. So that's why I like going outside a lot, because it's like, you know, at least I can actually explore, do new things and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah, right.
I really want to do more, at least for myself.
Yeah, of course. And also being at home is like makes you feel, at least for me, when I'm many hours inside, like
It just
the
makes
house.
it just makes you feel empty. It makes you feel like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. For example, yesterday I was when Oswaldo called. I was in the mall. I was cold approaching women. That's one of the things that I enjoy doing, you know.
Yeah.
It's fun because like you get different reactions, experiences,
Yeah.
and it's really fun.
Yeah. That's what I want. You know, I just want to go out and have fun. But my friends also too. Like I hardly have any, because in school, like I never got along with a lot of them because, like, you know, they just never met my expectations, or they just wanted problems with me. So that's why.
Yeah, right.
You know, I only have like very few, and like one of them drives, so he drives us all around. I mean, like, you know, he's busy as well. You know, so it's like it's really not easy. I would do anything to have a car and go out, but you know, like the whole thing is my dad never took care of the car. That's the problem, because that's the whole reason why the car was broken down in the first place and stuff. Like, and the thing is that what he doesn't understand is that, like, you know, you're giving me something, but it's broken. It's not fixed. Like, I'm not asking for a lot. If you're gonna give me a car, it has to be working. I can't just, like, you know, go and just do nothing about it. Like yeah, finding a job and having money for the car is one thing. I get that, but you know, I don't find that to be fair, because it's like, you know, especially with the job economy and stuff too. Like, I can't even, like, I was lucky I had my first job, because I never had, like, you know, an actual job, because I was just going around for like a year and a half looking for jobs everywhere. They never, not one has told me that I was hired. Only one, and that's the job I'm currently in right now. They hired me, and I was like, okay, that's good. So that sounds great. But the rest, they were like, oh, we'll get back to you. Oh, like, we'll let you know. Oh, like this and that. And some will reply back with an email saying that I didn't get the job. Blah, blah, blah. You know, so it's like, getting a job, especially at 19, is not easy. It shouldn't have to be like this, but I don't know why it's got to be like that. It shouldn't. I've been trying to tell my parents that for a long time. They don't understand. They still don't.
Wow.
They're like, oh, just find a different job. I've been scattering around for multiple jobs. I don't get nothing. Like, a lot of them reject me, or they don't tell me anything. So how am I supposed to know whether I got the job or not? You know?
Yeah. So 1 year and a half you've been looking for a job.
Yep. And it was not easy finding one. And now I finally found one, and at least I have money in my pockets now, because I just wanted a job. I wanted something to make money at least. You know.
And do they pay you per hour? Or
Yeah, per hour.
Per hour, right?
Originally it was 16. They're supposed to be bumping 16.
16.
So it's a $2 difference.
Yeah, right?
So just as long as they give me 18 an hour, I should be fine. They said that they'll contact HR, HR, Human Resources. They'll contact them. They have to change everything, and that should be good. So by now it should be good. There shouldn't be no issues. I should be making more money. But if I'm making less, then I have to do something with that. I have to obviously tell them, why am I not making as much as they told me to? They said they were bumping me to 18. I'm not getting money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite dish?
Dish?
Yeah.
Ceviche pescado, Anthony Guacamina, with breaded chicken. I don't really like grilled as much. Grilled is not. I don't really like grilled. I like more breaded chicken. Breaded chicken, fried chicken, I like that more.
Wow. Perfect. So, you prefer Peruvian food than American?
Yeah, oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah, right? American, I mean, it's Kentucky. Or what else do you guys eat?
The American food is basically just the basics. Hamburgers, French fries, hot dogs, macaroni and cheese. That's just like the basic American foods. Like mainly with macaroni and cheese is the ones that's like soupy. I don't really like that as much anymore. I used to, but not as much no more because I'm looking more into like the Caribbeans actually make mac and cheese. they make it right, and then afterwards, once the mac and cheese is done, they put it on like this weird I don't know what it's called, but everybody has it. It's like this big tray or whatever. They put the cheese on it, and then they put I don't know, depending on what you want, cilantro or a little bit of whatever. They put it in the. I'm like, hey, that's not bad. But the Americans, the way they make it is no. I mean, like
yeah,
they're not cultural.
Yeah, right.
They're just
Wow. What is it? Red, or green? Let's go.
I've seen people here driving manuals. A lot of them drive manuals.
Yeah.
I don't see really any driving automatics. Is your car automatic or manual?
This one?
Yeah.
This one is, sequential. You can drive it either automatically, or manually, because this has like
manual mode. Yeah, I know.
So you first, second.
I don't really count that as a manual because it's like a real manual is first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear. Like, does it have to, like, with that doesn't count because you don't have a clutch. You don't have a clutch with it either.
Yeah, right.
If you had a clutch, then that's different. So for manual, you actually have to step on the clutch and then shift to next gear.
Yeah, the clutch, right?
Mm-hmm.
The clutch, what do you call the middle one?
Brake.
The brake, and the accelerator?
The gas.
The gas. Interesting. Wow. So do you speak another language?
Aside from Spanish, no. But if I would want to learn another language, honestly, I would probably want to learn Arabic. I wouldn't mind learning Arabic. That would be my next language. That would be my third language if I.
Which one?
Arabic.
Arabic.
Yeah,
Wow,
Arabic.
why?
Like, just wanna know what it's like. Just want to know how to speak the language. If I do speak it fluently and do everything I can, then maybe I can go to the Middle East.
Arabic.
Yeah.
Interesting. Arabic, right?
That's the language I would like to learn, Arabic. So.
You know some words, perhaps?
No.
Okay.
But I've seen like the texting of it. It's difficult. Like for me, it's very difficult to understand it because it's like, you know, the writing is very different there.
From right to left, right?
I'm not sure, but like let's just say the words. Like, you know how the words in English and Spanish are the same.
Yeah.
In Arab and some like Arabic or Japanese, you're not gonna understand because it's like it's so different. But if you really want, you could try.
Yeah, right? Interesting. So, what's the name of the airport there in New York? For example, here is Jorge Chavez. There in New York.
In New York, John F. Kennedy International Airport, JFK. It's named after President John F. Kennedy. I forgot what number he was for the president, but he was the president of the United States at some point back in the 19.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
He was assassinated, right?
Yes, he was. He was just, basically it was a convertible that he was in. You know, somebody with a sniper pulled out, and then they just shot him in the head. And then ever since, you know, no convertibles were ever made for a president's car. Like for a president's car, everything is so secure. It's just like in the airport. Like it's so different. I'll say the airport too. It's very different from here than in America because you'd have to go through you'd have to go through scannings or whatever. But in America, they're very, very strict with that type of stuff because ever since 9/11, they're very strict with their stuff.
Yeah, right?
After 9/11, yeah, everything's secured. Like, you know, like with a bag, you can just go through the scanning. In there, they have to they have a little metal detector thing and make you go around to see if you're carrying anything, just to make sure. Because even though you pass there and you're fine, you still either have to get patted down or you have to get metal detected because maybe there could be something that they think that you're hiding, you know. So that's why in most cases a lot of that type of stuff is very, very strict.
Yeah, right.
So in America, if you want to fly to a different state or a different country, it's very strict there. It's not the same.
Yeah, right. Do you know? Have you heard about Childish Gambino?
Childish Gambino?
Yeah.
What is that?
This is America.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, you're talking. I think I know who you're talking about. You're talking about the black guy, right?
Sorry?
The black guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you. Basically, I understand what that song is about. Basically, like he's just talking about everything that's going on in America. You know, where let's say for an example, cops kill black people. You know, white people still want to believe that they're the top priority. They should be in control. You know, like. Basically, that's what the whole song is about. It's basically about racial discrimination in America.
Yeah, right.
And even some older artists like Tupac, he mentioned in one of his songs, I don't know if you know, it's called Changes. But basically, he said in one of his lyrics, like, cops give a damn about a Negro.
About what?
A Negro, which is a slur for black people in America. Yeah. So basically, the lyrics is, "Cops give a damn about a Negro. He shoot and kill a nigga. He's a hero." Basically, that means that it's still happening too, but back then I would say it's more severe because there was no phones or nothing. So basically, the message means that. Like a white cop would shoot a black man even if he didn't do nothing and then he would be claimed as a hero on newspapers and all that. That's basically what he's saying. He's saying, oh, a white man is a cop killing a black person just because he's black. He's a hero. Everybody praises him that he did the right thing, but that's not true. You know?
Yeah, right.
So like a lot of.
I'm sorry, excuse me. En el de 5 minutos, ¿no? Solamente para dejar o en la.
No, hermano, en estacionamiento, para que te detengas para poder hacer sus trámites, por favor. A ver. Dale.
Because this is like a two-way.
Yeah.
And
but yeah, basically that was the message. And
wow.
There's a lot of there's a lot of stuff that still goes on. So like, that's why things like Black Lives Matter is a thing. Black Lives Matter is a thing because it's basically an organization for the black community to get recognized and tell them that, hey, we're human as well, you know? So Hispanics too.
You're right.
Because a lot of blacks and Hispanics be going through almost all the same thing. Because like they'll get shot. With Hispanics is a little more different. Like some of them, they'll be like, cops will be like, oh, do you have papers? This and that. And then like, it'll just come out of coincidence because they just want to do anything to get those type of people out, and that's messed up, very messed up. So, like, it's basically blacks and Hispanics in America go through almost the same thing. The only difference is papers. Like papers, that's just the add-on. Hispanics still get shot, they still get killed by cops. It's the same thing blacks and Hispanics. That's why, at least in my end, what I've seen, most Hispanic and black people get along because of the stuff that goes on.
Wow. So Hispanic and black guys have the same luck.
Like they go through the same thing.
Wow.
In America, yeah, they basically go through the same thing.
Por favor, conserve su ticket en buen estado. Por favor, conserve su ticket en adelante. Gracias.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Really crazy. So, and what about like Hispanic, Latinos? The same, right?
Hispanic and Latinos are the same, yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's just the only difference is that like, if you're from Spain, then you're not Latino because it's Latin America. Hispanic and Latins are like, they're like, let's just say you're Brazilian, you're not Hispanic, but you're Latin America. So you're Latino, but you're not Hispanic. If you're Spain, you're Spanish, but you're not Latin America. But if you're both, you're both. Now, an add-on is Caribbeans because Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, they're all three. They're Latino, they're Hispanic, and they're Caribbean.
Yeah, right.
They're all three.
Caribbeans.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. The difference that makes the difference.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't matter about the color. It matters about the person. Like, we bleed the same blood. We still function like humans. There's no difference between a black man and a white man. There's no difference between a Hispanic man and a white man. There's no difference between an Asian man and a white man. Like the only difference is their color, their hair texture, and maybe their eyes. But that doesn't matter at the end of the day because everybody's different in their own ways.
Yeah, right.
Because if everybody was programmed the same, then really there would be nothing. There wouldn't be no difference.
Yeah.
So that's why everybody's different in their own kind of way.
I think these guys are going to exit. Exit? Is that
Exit.
correct?
Yeah, exit.
Yeah, exit, right?
Mm-hmm. One thing to mention too here in Peru, there is a lot of cars that are, I'd say, off-brand because I would not see stuff like this in America. Like a car like this, I would hardly see in America. I'd see more in like Corollas, Camrys, RAV4s, 4Runners, Those are more common.
Here, right?
And I've seen some Suzukis too. You don't see those in America anymore. You hardly see them in America. Suzukis, like maybe like once, maybe like 1 in a million or a billion, you'll see a Suzuki. They're not. Suzukis are not a thing here anymore in the United States.
You're right.
So, I would say there are some off-brand cars that I've never really heard of. Like this car specifically, I've heard about because at least online I've heard about. Now something like this, a Suzuki, no. A Renault, I know about. Renaults, yes, I know about, but they're not in America. They're more like more European. Because the cars are like European, so they're more like European. You'll see them more often in Europe.
Yeah, right.
I'm surprised that there's actually a good amount of Peru. I'm actually surprised.
Yeah.
It's weird too. Is I've seen some Mitsubishi trucks, and I'm like, I don't see those anywhere. There's Mitsubishi box trucks too, like the huge ones. I hardly see those either too. I'm like, wow. So cars that aren't really used in America are used in other countries. I'm not saying that as a shocker, but I've been knowing this for a while because, you know, like other countries like
en el F hay varios espacios.
¿Sí?
Sí, acá al costado, mira, hay varios libres. Este creo que no va a salir.
No, este va a salir.
Ahí está, ya va a
está
salir.
saliendo.
Parece que estaba esperando que pase.
Sí, parece que está en...
Más corcho.
like some. So yeah, basically, I've seen some like off-brand cars that I've never seen before. So it's a shocker. I do got a question with your car though.
De cabeza, porque no hay para sacar las maletas, hermano. De cabeza. No hay espacio.
Estoy como Waldo, bro.
There is a question about this car specifically, I'd say. How come it's like this? Like when you're driving, it's like the reverse camera is there, but then when you reverse, it's back to the radio.
Oh, the thing is that the sensors, I don't know how you call that, are not functioning, and that's why I think the camera does not like activate.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, because it's so weird. Because it's like, you know, when you're driving, it just says, "Oh, the backup camera's activated." And then when you reverse, it's on the radio.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
I know.
Let me just close this. Everything is closed. Yep, the thing is that since it's not my car, I don't know how much it would be. No, it's not my car actually. It's my father's one.
Oh, it's your dad's?
Yeah.
So, does he know about that?
Yeah, he knows. The thing that the thing was... no, eso lo marca ahí porque acá no aparece. Pero será hace 10 minutos, 8 de la noche será. Ahí está.
Sí, ya vamos.
Let's go. You want me to help you?
No.
Okay, let's go. It's well closed. We're in the airport, the International Airport Jorge Chávez. Estamos en el aeropuerto. Igual vamos a cortar stream porque tengo poca batería. International Airport. This is James. I'm here. And I'm not flying, but this is the International Airport. I have 35% of battery. You know, when you speak with Americans, or at least with people that speak the language that you learn, you get better. So, when will you be in the States?
7 hours from now. So
7 hours.
Plane takes off around 12.
12.
So I should be back by 7 a.m.
7
So
a.m.
throughout the whole night, I'm going to be on the plane.
Okay. And was gonna ask you something. What time is it now in the States, in New York?
Okay, so we're 1 hour behind. So it's 8:07. It'll be 9:07.
9:07. So we are 1 hour behind here. 9:07. Wow, that's crazy. That's really crazy. Let's go. Because Valo is very fast. Yeah. Yep. Wait. Let's go, James.
Yep.
You have just one name or?
Like just one name?
Yeah, because I have 3 names. Eduardo, Miller, Elias. You are James.
Yes.
Only James.
Not only James. There's people that call me Jay.
Oh, Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
Oh no, the thing is that I thought that because here in Peru, perhaps it's common that people have 2 names.
Yeah.
And yeah, but
Like, are you talking about like their first and last name?
no, last name is different because, for example, my last name is Caldas. So names, for example, some people are Julio Francisco,
Yeah.
and those are their names.
Oh no. I just have one name.
Oh, one name, right? So in the States, that's more common, right?
Yeah,
just one name.
one name, yeah.
One name, right? And also, you have one last name, I think.
Yeah, one last name.
One last name, right?
Because you guys, I think you guys do 2 last names for your mom and dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There in the States, it's just one.
Yeah, no.
That's last name, right?
Yeah. I mean, if I did, I'd have my mom and my dad's last name. But I just have my dad's last name.
Yeah, right?
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't like my dad's last name. It just sounds too basic, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just too basic.
What is it?
Millet. M-I-L-L-E-T-T.
Milan.
Millet.
Milling.
Millet.
Millet.
M-I-L-L-E-T-T.
Oh, that's a name, a woman name here.
That's a woman name here.
Here, yeah, Millet. Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, it's very crazy. Very crazy.
That last name's too basic.
Yeah?
Yeah, very much. In America, it's basic.
What do you think about your mom's last name? Would you rather have that last name?
In most cases, I forgot what her last name is. Remember?
What's your last name?
No, that's in America.
This is my last name now.
Okay, she doesn't get it.
Yeah. Do you have a, no tiene hijo, no? You have a... no? Coming in.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is the 2nd floor. 2nd floor.
James.
Let's go. Coming in. We're going to the 3rd.
I didn't know that.
We're going to the 3rd floor.
I am too big.
Have you heard British people speaking English?
Yes.
Yeah,
There's
right?
actually British people that came here.
Yeah, right? The 5th floor.
James,
This is the one. 3rd floor, right?
I would say British people are more, when it comes to speaking English, more intelligent than they speak English.
More
Because-
talented.
Intelligent.
Intelligent.
Yes, because they speak more.
James, espérenme acá, ¿ya?
We're gonna wait you here.
James, stay here.
Basically, because the words there, they have like